Hi traders, hello everybody. So this is absolutely one of the most important lessons of the whole course. Okay, let's talk about impulse. Okay, what do we mean by impulse? By impulse we mean strong, sudden and decisive price movement. Okay, what is generated from? Obviously from an increase in volumes. Okay, from the insertion of buy or sell orders of the institutionals. Okay, the strategies my strategies are both built on the concept of impulse. The logic behind it, the logic behind the strategies is that, and behind the impulse, so behind the impulse itself, is that the massive insertion of orders is not fully executed, okay, and therefore this suggests a consequent download, we can say download of orders as soon as the price reaches again that area. In this case we are on the 4-hour time frame, and for example this is an impulse. This is an impulse. Okay, as you can see, strong movement to the down of the price. Okay, this is an impulse as well. Strong movement to the down. This as well. Okay, let me show you this one to the upside. This is not a movement. This is not an impulse. This is not an impulse. Later I'm going to speak to tell you why this is not, we cannot consider an impulse. So as you can see, when price reaches again this area, okay, or this area as well, most of the times price make an impulse again. No, not so much strong as the first one, okay, because as I told you, the logic behind is that the most part of the orders are already downloaded, okay, but as you can see, when price reaches this area, most of the times price reacts again and again. Okay, seems quite easy to understand. How do we detect? How do we find out an impulse? Well, quite easy as well. First of all, as has all the price action signals and the technical analysis setup. The higher the time frame is, the more accurate, the more reliable, the more performance the signal, and so the impulse is. Okay, this is a concept I already told you, and I will repeat a lot of times. Therefore, an impulse generated or 4-hour time frame or daily time frame, as in this case we are on Australian dollar and US dollar. So an impulse generated on the daily has more strength, has more force than one generated or on 15 minutes time frame, obviously. Even if an impulse on 5-minute time frame, okay, as we will see on 5-imp strategy, okay, can be considered valid for a strategy as mine, if obviously supported by other conditions. Okay, but we will see everything about it when we will talk about strategy. So, fundamental rule, an impulse is to be considered as such when it generates a change in trend, even a minimal change, but a change must be made by the price. So we talk about an impulse when a swing starts. Let me show you this example. This is an impulse. 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 As you can see, they all follow a swing. They all follow a swing, and they all start a swing as well. Okay, this is not a clear swing, but I think you understand. Okay. So, as I told you before, lots of movement of the price are generated after an impulse. Okay, because as I told you before, most part of the old institutional order are not downloaded yet. For example, look at this. I forgot to highlight. So swing. This is an impulse, and look at that. How many times price reacted? Okay, reacted from this impulse. this is an impulse as well, and here price reacted. Here is an impulse and price not so strongly but reacted. This is an impulse and here price reacted. Okay, quite easy. Well, so the thing is that the impulse is not to be taken when the trade is not to be considered valid, powerful when the trend has already begun. Let me show you an example. If I find this one, for example, there are so many examples. Okay, so many examples. This one, it will be an impulse. Can be considered as impulse, yes, but we have not to take it for our strategy. Yes, there is just a little bit swing, but inside is in the middle of a big swing from which price trend the trend has changed. Okay, because first here we have a downtrend, then here it's an impulse, as is the structure here. Look at the structure. Okay, if you haven't seen yet, try to see the structure lesson, and then price go up. Okay, this is not, you cannot consider this one as an impulse because it's in the middle of this big swing from which price has changed the trend. This as well, even if here is the structure. Second rule, or third, don't remember, you can easily find an impulse close or inside a structure itself. Okay, so as you can see, there are so many examples every day in all the currency, all the crosses, all the assets, all the index, metals, everywhere, stocks as well, everywhere. There are all day valid impulses that you can take into consideration, but we are going to speak about it when we talk about strategies. Impulse is not enough. Okay, guys, impulse is not enough. A valid impulse must be confirmed. So, a valid entry must be confirmed from an impulse, but not only from an impulse, from a structure, price action, indicators if you want, macroeconomic analysis, so many things. Okay,